As mayor, what I would like to do is build on the good work of Jordan Glatt, Walter Long, and Janet Whitman, and help council rediscover a sense of focusing on the issues with a spirit of collegiality and respect. The team of people here has great experience. I myself have had, I'm serving my second term on the Department of Community Programs, where we serve youth, seniors, and recreation. I founded an organization called TRICAN. And I have over 20 years of experience in marketing, communications, market research, and decision analysis. So I'm professionally trained to help people collaborate and solve complex decisions. I'm like most people in Summit. I love most of the things that they love about the town and want to preserve it.
Hi, Dan.
Ward 1 candidate.
Yeah.
Tell us a little about yourself.
So my husband and I have lived in Summit for 33 years, long time, with our 3 children. I have a lot of community experience in Summit, and I think a lot of experience that really bears on being on Common Council in particular. My training is as a lawyer, so I bring that to bear. But for 6 years I was on the Board of Ed. I was president of the board during Carolyn Deacon's first year as superintendent, and it was also the year that we developed the primary centers, which was a wonderful new addition to the school system. And for the last 6 years I've been on the zoning board. So I think those 2 major board experiences for 12 years has given me a lot of experience that has a direct bearing on being on council. I think we have some work to do in terms of people living alone, in terms of transportation for senior citizens. I think we've already started to work on some of that, but there's a lot more work to do, and I think it's something that council can focus on. And lastly, I think I've gotten a reputation and a track record for really working together with people effectively. If you talk to people, even people who disagreed with me on big issues, they have a respect for how I think about issues and how I contribute to resolving problems.
Susan Hairston.
Hi, Dan.
It's a pleasure.
Pleasure.
At-large candidate.
Yes.
18 years in the community, 33 years in the community, but many generations
That's
in the
right.
community, right?
Yes, I'm a
Wow.
lifelong resident of Summit, 4th generation. Like my colleagues here, I have benefited tremendously from our assets here. And like Sandy, I served on the Board of Education for 6 years and was appointed by Walter Long, an amazing mayor, and was president to make the selection of superintendent here in Summit with Carolyn Deacon. We can answer the public's questions. We really feel very strongly about expert advice and the due diligence that's required to respond to the people that you're supposed to be serving. Summit is a town of very intelligent people, and they won't always agree with you, but if they feel you have done your homework, you've listened to them, you've answered their questions, then you'll have a good governance going on. The reason I want to do this is the collaborative leadership style that I bring, the results-oriented nature about how make decisions, and really looking at the long view towards preserving Summit's key assets.
Dennis White, welcome.
Thank you.
Our Ward 2 candidate, Democratic Ward 2 candidate for the city of Summit.
My family and I have certainly benefited from all the great assets that Summit has to offer. Its schools, recreational facilities, the nice downtown, and certainly the strong sense of community that exists here. I think that's one of the key attributes of the town. In many ways, I think my professional background and training is great preparation for Common Council. I've been involved in financing affordable housing, renewable energy. I've been involved in community development issues to revitalize downtown areas. And I've worked on economic and education issues with some of the leading groups in the country. I think this is one of our core fundamental beliefs, is having input from the right people, from the people in the community, from everyone in the community across the spectrum. And I think it's just vital to the decision-making process.
I've really enjoyed getting to know everybody here. I knew Susan already very well from being on the board, but it's been a wonderful experience to a sort of a dress rehearsal for hopefully succeeding in getting into office and being able to solve problems together just to discuss the issues with these people.
I wish you all the best. You have a lot of hard work ahead of you.
Thank you.
And to the viewers, our hometown viewers, thank you for joining us. You'll be seeing these people in your neighborhood. Come up and tell them what you wanted to hear.